Hello, this is Lori Ballou, functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner. 3 reasons why this is the number one method for women over 50 for weight loss. And it's not what you think it is, because it's not a diet and there's no cookie cutter process. And so what you get is my conviction. And that is the number one reason why my weight loss method for women over 50 is going to work. So number one is my conviction. When you work with somebody who has the conviction and the lived experience to know what it is that you need to do, that's where the power comes in. That's what's going to be getting you the weight loss that you're looking for. So my past pain, my pain to purpose to passion, is what I am using to be able to get you what you're looking for so you can have the weight loss you want, because that's my deep why. My pain led me to be able to empower women today because I went through what I did. My vision became my mission. And I am here to help get you the weight loss that you want to have. And it's my conviction that's going to get you there, because it's not easy to understand how to lose the weight for good. So you should never have to do this again. And so number two, my certainty. I know, I believe, and you will get results with 100% implementation of my holistic low carb method. And so if you want this, I will take you there. And that's my certainty, because I know it's going to work, but it's not going to work if you don't follow it. And so it does have to have implementation. And so that's part of my secret sauce. That's part of how I get you the weight loss that you're looking for. I am so convicted that this is going to work because I did it. I am so certain that if you want this, you can have it and you're going to get it too. So many women on YouTube here are already telling me they're coming out of the woodworks. They're saying, I'm on a low carb diet. Hallelujah. Thank you for all this information. I'm so glad there's somebody else out there. This is so amazing. I had no idea. You guys are awesome. This is so cool. Every one of you is another woman who's getting success that's empowering other women. So keep it up and understand that it is not just a diet. This is the conviction that we need to have as mindset to get us those results that we want to have. And this is my certainty that you will get the results you want if you want this with implementation. I know, I believe this works, and I know you will do it because I did it. If I did it, and if I could lose 100 pounds, you could lose the weight that you have, no matter what it is, because you just don't ever give up. You don't settle for plateaus. You get a plateau, you settle there. But what I meant by not settling is if you get to a plateau, that's okay. Let's hang out and wait for your body to hormonally be ready to move to the next level. You need to set it, and then you move on. And so the information that I give with my holistic low carb diet and the method that I follow for weight loss for my clients is not something you're going to get at a medical system. This is lived experience. This is that conviction, that certainty. And this is not about a low calorie diet. This is not about starvation. That has never worked. If starvation worked and Weight Watchers worked and all of those things worked, then we wouldn't be on a diet. Everybody would be slender like we were back in the 50s. That's when everybody was more slender. And I'm going to close off my computer right here. And so if this is your weight loss and diabetes solution, because you want to look at this as reclaiming your health for the second half of your life to reverse age so that you can get the health that you want. And this is also number three. I'm going to bring me back to number three. And basically, I am your testimonial. I don't need a lot of testimonials. I have them. I am so amazed at the results my clients are getting, but I am my testimonial. I am my brand. I have the lived experience, the certainty, the conviction to know that this process is the number one process for women over 50. You can get it from somebody else as well. You're just not going to get me in my unique experience and my unique special sauce, which is that conviction, that certainty, and understanding how to survive obesity and how to reverse it so that you can get your best life back, so you can get living back to beautiful, so you could start wearing those clothes in your closet again. There is no specific reason why you get to choose what you want to do to invest in your health to invest in you so that you can lose the weight and get started living this year. So the thing about having this number one conviction, having this number two certainty, and being that testimonial number three. So those are the three reasons why this is a method that it's going to work for your weight loss as a woman over 50, because it works. And you get me. And if you hang out with me here on YouTube and follow all of my videos, you may be able to get all the information to figure out what you need to do next. If you're a biohacker and you actually like doing this, you actually like studying, and you don't mind spending the time doing it. It did take me 8 years to get where I'm at, to lose the last 60 pounds. But I am keeping off 95 pounds out of the 100 pounds I lost. I am trying to build muscle. I am hoping to build muscle. So I am keeping fat mass off and ready to build some muscle. And I am completely certain about that lifestyle that I'm living. My holistic low carb lifestyle is something I am living, doing it now. And I research daily. I follow podcasts, I follow people, I follow all the functional nutritional news that is also supporting what's going on and what are the new studies and what is some of the new information out there. So this is not just a weight loss solution. It is a health solution, a diabetes solution. You do not have to accept being sick. You do not have to accept having diabetes. You get to choose health. You get to reclaim your life. You get to practice epigenetics, which is expressing your DNA. You could turn off those disease-causing genes in your body and turn on the ones that are going to bring health back to your body. That's how I did it. I'm 61 years old with no pain in my body, except for that I stubbed my toe. So I'm going to acknowledge that. Stubbed my toe and sprained the top of my foot, but I'm using 3/4 of that foot and I'm able to walk 2 miles now. So, life happens when you walk around barefoot a lot. But what I want to put in here today and how I want to support you and how I want to show up is to give you my enthusiasm. I want to give you my conviction. I want to show up for you and let you know that I embody this whole lifestyle, and that this lifestyle is what I want you to have for your lifestyle, so that you can be as healthy as you want to be. It just breaks my heart when somebody says they can't walk down the street. It breaks my heart when somebody has to get a wheelchair or a scooter and they can't walk in their own house. That's not acceptable. But sometimes people don't know that you can actually change this. And I'm hoping that this message can get out and that this can be changed. Hi, Valerie. Good to see you. So glad that this message can come out to people and that I can help empower other people to get the health back that they want to have. And there is so many things that we need to discover. And you know what? When you hang out with me, you become more empowered. And you know what? 2 people are stronger than 1, because sometimes you need to talk to somebody to feel exactly what it is that you need to do. I've got 4 different mentors. I troubleshoot off of each mentor to build me, to build my business, to build my passion, to keep me excited, to keep me grounded, to keep me positively moving forward, to be able to be here with you today so that you can get the information you need to empower your life. And so you may already be on a low carb diet and not really know how to fine tune it. There could be some things that we need to work on, and that's why we run 6 diagnostic labs to find your hidden healing opportunities and weight loss blocks. And when we do that, that's how we find the weight loss stalls. And when you look at all of this and implement a low carb lifestyle correctly, the power of this and the power with working with somebody like me is you get my special sauce, you get my unique lived experience, and you don't have to do your own experimentation. You get to collapse the time and do it sooner than if you were trying to do this all alone on yourself. When you're talking to somebody else and getting stuff done, that's empowering. And somebody else can look over your information and take the information from their head of everything they've studied and pull it out and put it in there and figure out exactly what needs to be done. That's empowering. And that's what you get when you work with functional diagnostic nutrition practitioners and when you work with an obesity specialist who understands That fat is an endocrine organ and knows how to get rid of that fat and to actually turn your body into a fat burner by flipping that sugar switch off and getting into a holistic low carb lifestyle. And it's not just low carb. This is holistic. We need to give you an oil change. You need to have the right diet for your body. You need to run a food sensitivity test to find out exactly what you're sensitive to so we can give you a customized nutritional plan so you can see exactly what you need to do with your body. There's an airplane going by outside. And you can't put a price on your life. You're worth every penny you invest in yourself because you're choosing health, and health is an investment, and health is actually cheaper now when you take care of yourself now than if you were to get sick and have to take care of your self later. I remember talking to another practitioner and mentioning what it is that I do for a business. And she says, oh my God, that is so powerful. She goes, do you know the cost of Ozempic and the cost of radiation and chemotherapy? All the cost of a nursing home? The cost of my program is pennies compared to what you're going to miss out on in living, in life, and having to pay for being sick. And so I have a business that I have developed, and I'm so excited to have it out here and to show you that you can be empowered to do this as well, because there's so many breakthroughs that happen with my clients and even the new ones coming in. I've got somebody listening. I'm so excited to work with her. She's so excited. Now, this is the power of somebody who wants information. This woman came to my workshop last night. This woman, and her name, she's here, but you know who you are. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so excited that you're trusting me and that you really want this information, but this is what's happening. You're showing up. You're invested in you. You're looking for that solution. You're looking for your answers. And when you hang out with somebody who's willing to do that with you, you are so empowered and you're going to get results, and you're going to feel so much more peace of mind that what you're doing is going to give you the actions that you need, and you're going to get away from that cliff. There's no falling off the cliffs. It's turning around and getting back into life and starting to live life the way you want to live it. And when you work with somebody who helps you troubleshoot all the hidden healing opportunities and your weight loss blocks and dial all that in to put yourself back together again and get your body back into homeostasis, that is so powerful. That is why 3 reasons that this is the number 1 method for weight loss for women over 50 is because it is not a diet and it's not cookie cutter. This is customized nutrition plan with conviction, my special sauce, my lived experience, and my certainty that you will get the results with 100% implementation. We don't always know what results you're going to get, but you're going to get results, and we're going to figure this out, and you're going to be healthier in 6 months than you were when you started. That I can guarantee. And I see that with every single client, no matter what result they get. All my clients are getting results. And you know what they get? They get their confidence back. They get a new lease in life. And they are on to the next thing right away because they're biohackers. They're ready. They're in action. Every client that works with me is in action and ready for the next step. They're stepping through the hoop, just like I do. I didn't choose to have 4 mentors. I'm in a mastermind. I am with my wonderful Ilsa. She's my nervous system regulator. You cannot get through an entrepreneurship and a business solo without having somebody lift you up and guide you in the right direction when you're feeling ups and downs and not sure exactly what to do. This is what's empowering me to come out here and be empowered and come and do these videos to show up for you and give you the information that you need. And then I needed another mentor, and I didn't know I needed it until he approached me. And then all of a sudden, I'm signing up and I needed him. And then I also needed somebody else. And you know what? I have an appointment next week and I may have a 5th person because you know what? I want this message out there. I need to get out there, have talks, network, and let people know that you do not have to go to the medical system, that you can show up here, get information on YouTube, undoctor yourself like Dr. William Davis says, show up for yourself, take care of yourself at home, and find that person that's going to help guide you into the next step that you need to have so that you can get the health that you need. And so I am so grateful when people trust me, when they sign up with me because of my special sauce, because of the way I am, who I am, my lived experience, and the fact that I have this conviction And I know you will get results if you show up and you want this. If you want this, I will take you there and I will give you that implementation. So all you got to say after this video is, I want implementation. If you want to collapse time in 6 months or less and start getting the weight loss now, I can't guarantee what weight loss you're going to get. And your body may just need to get healthy to get the weight loss. But I will guarantee that you're going to find something that you needed to find and that you're going to correct some hidden healing opportunities, because there can't be any guarantees. Nobody can go into here with any guarantees. But you're going to get 100% of me. I'm going to show up for you daily and weekly. If you need to communicate with me through cell phone and you want to chat, I'm here for you, because I don't like it when you get too quiet. I'll check in on you, because that's who I am. I want to know that you are enjoying this health adventure experience and that you're getting your satisfaction and that you're getting your needs met. And sometimes that's just troubleshooting questions and checking in each week and finding out what's going well, because we don't always know. You know, sometimes as women, we feel alone. We don't want to be alone. I've got women who work with me because they don't want to be alone, and that's okay too, because and that's empowering. That's powerful. That we women should not be alone. We should not be isolated. Women used to be part of a tribe and we uplifted each other. This is about empowering women to get out there and fix their health and do what they need to do. And so that's what I do for myself. That's what I do for my clients. That's why I have mentors, and that's what they do. And you know what? They learn from me too, because, you know, I've got a lot of conviction. I've got a lot of lived experience, I've got a lot of certainty, and I am my brand. I live a holistic low carb lifestyle. I am not having you do anything I don't already do. And the food that I eat, join me on Instagram, because I'll show you what I eat every day. Today I made a really cool crusty chicken crust pizza that tasted a little bit like pizza. I didn't have pepperoni, so I put bacon on top of it, but I put some basil and some spaghetti sauce on top of it. And I mixed the chicken with some egg and some Parmesan. And I just throw things together, so it never comes out perfect, but that's okay. You know, life is not perfect, but we want to jump in with both feet in, full feet in, and just explore, experiment, and come out the other side a different person, a better person, a stronger person, a more gorgeous person, a more beautiful person, with our confidence back intact. You know, I used to be a mousy, depressed, repressed, anxiety-ridden person. I was a nobody. I was. There was nobody. I didn't feel like I had any power in my body to do anything specific. And I was 225 pounds and losing myself and just depressed one time. And that didn't change until I walked into my living room and my then husband said, "When are you going to lose the weight?" Well, I guess I thought at that very moment, I started right then and there. That was when my weight loss journey started. But I was always tired. And I was not able to show up for my kids. I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. But I remember one specific day where my 8-year-old child, maybe he was 7 at the time, I think he was 6 or 7, and he was maybe helping me clean or vacuum, and he asked me what was my favorite thing to do. And I think he wanted me to say, be with him, hang out and be with him. All I could say was I needed a nap because I was so tired. To that day, this makes me cry, because that is one of my triggers. And you know, I don't want any woman to have to deal with losing out on life and having to lose out any more than we already have. We've all had regrets. We've all had hard times. We have different hard times, but they're hard times to all of us. And you know, we have to go through them. And we have to grow and we have to change. But if you're stuck in the sad American diet, if you're stuck eating the sugar and the wheat and addicted to the foods that make you worse, that give you brain fog, that give you inflammation, that cause you to just sit in a chair all day and you can't even get outside and walk, that's not living. But if you could get with somebody like me and get my certainty, my conviction, if you can get all of this and invest in yourself, because you're priceless. All of this is priceless. Invest in yourself so you don't end up on Ozempic, you don't end up on chemotherapy, you don't end up with radiation or in a nursing home or with Alzheimer's. Those things are all not necessary. You could actually have your health back without any medication just by getting on a low carb diet. And that's what I lead you to. So sorry about that. I get emotional here. I put my whole heart and soul into these videos, guys, because I'm showing up here for you. And this is the second time I've had to do this video. And Valerie may have been with me on Instagram, but it crashed. So here I am on YouTube working it again because I couldn't get it on Facebook either. So I am persistent. And this attitude is this what's gotten me as far as I am. I divorced at 60 and building this business 5 years in and being here and showing up and empowering women to know that they can choose and change their life. And if you don't know what your next step is, then find a mentor who's going to help you discover that. That's what I did. And so my holistic low carb method will work for everybody. You don't have to be over 50. You could be in your 30s. I love working with people in their mid 30s because that's when my journey started. And I lost 10 to 20 years of my life. I consider it actually 20 years of my life. I lost my 30s and my 40s to obesity, depression, asthma, PCOS, depression, anxiety, and I had no pretty clothes. I wasn't able to just get dressed and feel beautiful in my body. I couldn't just go out to the beach and enjoy warm weather. Those weren't things that I could do. You know, I remember going on a cruise and had to borrow a dress. Someone aimed a camera at me and I jumped. You know, it scared the hell out of me. I'm like, oh my God, someone took a picture? That was the most scariest thing. I still remember that. And I would remember walking past mirrors thinking, okay, if I lost the weight, did I gain it back? And so someone the other day, one of my clients mentioned, or somebody I was talking to mentioned they don't want to wake up every morning worrying about having to lose the weight. Like, what am I going to do today? Have you had that feeling? You wake up every morning and then all of a sudden you're wondering, oh my gosh, it's another day. Oh, I have to lose the weight. What am I going to do to lose weight? I'm so frustrated. We've all felt that way. But let me know there is light at the end of the tunnel. I am down 100 pounds. I'm currently keeping off 90 pounds of fat, and I am building muscle at 61. And I don't wake up in the morning and worry that I am gaining weight, that I have to worry about how to lose the weight. If I want to eat something today, eat 2 or 3 meals a day, and I don't want to worry about what I'm eating today, I don't worry about it. I'm just going to do whatever. I'm not going to be in maintenance. But if I want to dial it in, if I get busy, if I'm not thinking about it, maybe I'll dial in some weight loss. Basically, I want to keep my weight in maintenance where I'm at. And then if I get to the point where I've got more information, if my body feels less stressed, if I'm not even thinking about it and the weight loss comes off naturally, well, then I'm ready. But right now I'm building muscle to do that. And that's what I need for longevity and reverse aging. I need to build muscle. And so when I work with my clients, that's one of my number one thoughts. You know, everybody wants to be skinny, but when we're over 50, it's about reversing visceral fat, reversing the fat so that you have health and making sure you don't have disease set in your body. This is a health rebuilding program to reverse the disease onset in your body, to reverse the prediabetes and the insulin resistance so that you can get weight loss naturally. And so I don't know where your body's going to naturally end up. And so for the most part, most people get 20 pounds of weight loss. So I'm going to say you're going to get 20 pounds of weight loss. And I hope that you'll have the satisfaction of everything that's happening in your body to get to that point. If you don't get the 20 pounds of weight loss, let's look at your non-scale victories. What's changing? What's working well? I was just talking with Janina, great breakthroughs, 56 pounds down. She's getting ready for her wedding. She goes, no, I'm so stressed. I don't want to do this right now. I just, what do I do? I'm frustrated. She's talking to me and she just told me that, I actually told her, I said, this is what you need to do. Just do maintenance. You've lost the weight. You've succeeded in doing what you wanted to do. You feel amazing. You feel beautiful in your body. Write it all down. Put it in Instagram, put it in a post, shout it to the world. You're successful. You're keeping all of that weight down. And this is what she said. Because when she first started with me, she wanted the weight loss, but she didn't want to have cancer. She didn't want to have disease in her body because she's seen that happen to her mother-in-law. She didn't want to have to go through that. And this is something she told to me. She has texted me recently. It's how I am living my life now. And I am choosing to not feel sick and eat that crap. She's choosing health. That's success. When my clients tell me they never want to eat that crap again, that's success. When my clients say they're no longer triggered from depression, when they're feeling better than they've ever felt before, when they have so much more energy and can actually stand on their feet for 8 hours when they could barely do it for 2, when they have energy all day, when the brain turns back on, when they're feeling empowered and excited, and when they feel like there's something that they need to do, That's what matters, because it's not about being skinny. Exactly, Valerie. It's not about being skinny. It's about living your best life, comfortable where you are, feeling beautiful in your body, that you've done the best you can to support your health. And to be able to wear something pretty that makes you feel pretty in the moment. I'm not skinny. I may never be skinny. I've been 225 pounds. I have skin. So who can relate to that, right? But I don't have super saggy skin. I think my skin looks pretty good at 61, but I do autophagy. I do intermittent fasting, time restricted eating. That's part of the holistic low carb method. And you know what? It's almost necessary as a woman over 50. As a woman over 50, we are more insulin resistant. If you're not following a holistic low carb diet, then you're going to have sickness turned on. And if you're getting sick, no matter what it is, a cold here, a cold there, a flu there, that just means your immune system's not functioning. And if you're getting a cold once a year or twice a year, something's wrong. It's not normal. It's not normal to be sick all the time. It's not normal to, just because you got near kids, you got a cold. It's not normal because you're flying and you come home and you have something and you're getting sick. What's going on with your body and your immune system? Let me tell you something right here. I have not had COVID yet. I have not had COVID. No virus. I've had a bad cold prior to that. But usually when I get a cold, it lasts me about 2 to 3 years, a flu. And that kind of protects me, turns on my immune system. My immune system does what it's supposed to. And then it's another 3 years before I get another one, minimally. And then prior to that, I hadn't had anything for 5 years. And then I didn't have anything till the end of 2021. 2022, gosh, the time is getting away from me. I think it was 2022. I had picked up a cold, but I took everything I needed to take it. I took the echinacea, the elderberry, I took the zinc. I carry it with me, ladies. I carry that stuff with me. I do not go anywhere without that little baggie of, I need this if I get a little tickle in my throat. If you get a sore throat, do not let your body have a sore throat. You need to knock it out. Did you know you could do that? Elderberry, echinacea, and zinc? Yes, you can. I do it all the time. And so you don't have to get sick. And so you're boosting your immune system when your immune system needs to be boosted. And then you need to eat an anti-inflammatory diet. Even if it's not a holistic low carb diet. Is it an anti-inflammatory diet? And do you even know what that is? I have so many people who say they're eating healthy. When somebody hears what it is that I do as a practitioner, oh, I eat healthy. Well, what does healthy mean? I've got a video out on that one, so check it out. What is healthy is different for every person. And so I'm sensitive to blueberries. I love blueberries. And Dr. Boz made this amazing blueberry, cocoa, and coconut milk ice cream to die for. I'm like, oh my God. So I tried it one day. It was to die for. Well, I gained like 3 pounds. It turned on my sugar switch. I started craving more food. I could eat that if I wanted to live like that, but I was aware of it. I was listening to my body. I enjoyed it for the day. And then I said, no, I don't want this anymore. And so those are the choices you get to make. You get to choose what you want to do. You get to choose what you want to eat. But you know what? If you run an MRT, food sensitivity test, you can find out what exactly you are sensitive to and find out what it is that you need to do in your body. And that is what my holistic low carb process and my program, why I say that the 3 main reasons why this method works for weight loss for women over 50 is because I know that you can do this. I am convicted that you can do this because my vision and my mission is what you're going to get. And I know and I believe that with 100% implementation, and if you want it, you can have it, you will take it, you can get it. This is priceless. You are worth it. You are worth it. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not worth an investment. And I wish I could give this away to free to everybody, but I can't. I'm not going to call it a job, but this is how I support myself. And so for me to come out here and to be able to have this business, I do have to charge you guys for it. But you know what? I can give you $500 off. And so I do that. And I give 2 months bonus. And I do that. And so because I want to be there for you so that you could get the maximum benefit that you have. So you get maximum satisfaction because I give radical accountability. I have a bulletproof mindset that I'm going to instill in you so that you don't ever want to eat that crap again. That's what lights me up. That's what my clients say. Janina said it. Mary said it. Mark does it. All of them are doing it. And My new client, Donna, said it. She's like, I'm never going to eat that crap again. And she's only 2 months in. She already knows it. Because you know what happens when you eat it after you've been off of it? You feel sick. You listen to your body, and your body will immediately tell you, what the heck was that? No, thank you. If you eat past a certain time, I've seen this with people. You train your body to eat by 6, right? If you eat after that, you can get indigestion, because did you know that your organs are on a clock? All your body organs are on a clock, a circadian rhythm clock. Your digestion will turn off at dark. Your melatonin kicks in at dark, and cortisol is supposed to bank down and be so you can sleep. So cortisol goes down, melatonin comes up. When melatonin comes up, your saliva stops, your digestion stops. You're not supposed to eat after dark. If you eat after dark, you can get indigestion, you get GERD. You're going to store the food that you're eating. When you eat late, you store that food for later in your stomach because you didn't digest it all, and so you'll weigh more in the morning. And so that happens too. So if you do that, be aware. If you're weighing yourself daily as a tool to find out what's going on in your body, if you eat late at night and you see your weight go up in the morning, that could be something that could happen. And the body knows. You got to listen to the body. I didn't know really that the digestion stops at night, but I thought that was really fascinating, so that we don't, choke on saliva. And did you know that? I think that's pretty fascinating. There's so many things that I don't know that I find out at 61. Like somebody puts cilantro through a cheese grater to take the leaves off, and I would be peeling them off by my hand. It was hilarious. I'm like, how do people do this? They're so clever. I never would have come up with things like that. But I just want you to know too, that life is a health adventure. And my health adventure experience with this weight loss and diabetes solution, I have a lot of names for my program because I just love the sound of it, but it is a health adventure solution. This is your health is wealth. This is reverse aging to reclaim the second half of your life. And this is why it works, because of all I've put into it. And if you go to my website at loribaloo.com and check out my program framework, and you could see it in a big picture, and then you can also see more about how I work and what you're going to do. And then my about page is going to give you more of my origin story and show you some of my before and after pictures. And I have my testimonies there too, so you don't have to hunt for them. And if you need to email me there, email me there. You can download my belly fat hacks workbook, get in my email. And if you want the belly fat hacks or the belly fat buster mini course, let me know. There's a cheat sheet attached to that. And in case you haven't seen it already, I downloaded the Banish Your Cravings workshop today to YouTube. And I also went in and downloaded my Lifestyle Without Sugar that I did in January. I downloaded that. So you've got the trio of workshops. And next month, I'm going to be doing a gluten-free lifestyle and why you need to have that more specifically. And so then I will get that take 2. So if you'd like to come to that live, ask a question, get some more personalized attention, let me know. And I'm going to post that in Instagram. So to keep up with me in Instagram, if Instagram lets me back in today, it's glitching. I don't know if I've been blocked, cut off, but this is the second time I've done this video because Instagram didn't accept my video. So I'm hoping that it's just glitching today and that I didn't actually get stomped on. I don't know, blocked. So anyways, I wish I had known what to do when I was in my mid-30s and I didn't have to lose 20 years of my life and didn't have to figure it out until I was 53 and end up in a divorce because I lost myself and wasn't able to nourish my relationship. So I'm just feeling grateful that my clients are grateful to work with me, grateful that I have mentors who are grateful to work with me, and grateful that I have opportunities to be here and to hang out and do these lives and to show up with you. And this is my passion. This is my pain to purpose to passion, and it's my promise to you that I'm going to be here to help empower you and to give you all of my information that you are willing to take in. Anything you need to know is yours, because I want you to reclaim the best health that you're going to have, and we're going to get to the bottom of your hidden healing opportunities and find those weight loss blocks and figure out what we need to do. And one of the biggest things we need to do is look at our life as a health adventure. Get outside every morning and get light in our eyes. Disperse positive ions into the earth and pull in those negative ions. Get outside and ground at the beach when you can, or on seashore or on some lake shores. Get out there and feel the earth, because we have been disconnected from the earth. When I first started my low carb method, I lost 20 pounds of weight and I stalled for 3 years. I had to discover my gut health. I needed to discover digestion. I needed to tune into all the FDN disciplines and learn address diet, rest, exercise, stress, and supplementation. I needed to dial in my circadian balance. My stress needed to come down. I needed to figure out what my body needed. It needed to get to a healing state. And then the last 30 pounds, the last 20 pounds were effortless. It just came off when we did it dialed in. But I couldn't have done that if I didn't tune into the earth. And so, yes, this is part of my curriculum in a way. It's part of my process because I know it works, and I am going to encourage you every step of the way to put your feet on the ground, take those shoes off, ground barefoot, garden barefoot, get that sunlight in your eyes. It's so incredibly powerful. Get outside and get your walk. This is not about grinding at a gym. Lifting weights, perfect. We need to build muscle as women, but we don't want to over-exercise. We need to take a look at our Dutch test and see what our cortisol levels are doing and determine what type of exercise we need, whether we need to just get some extra movement, or maybe we need just to do a quick jumping jacks or a quick sprint, things that get rid of visceral fat in our body so we can look and feel more attractive. Because that visceral fat, if you feel puffy and overweight around your neck, that's your visceral fat. That's what makes you feel unattractive and look unattractive. What if you could get rid of the visceral fat? How would you feel? How would you feel if you could get your body back this year? Get your confidence back. Know that what you're doing for self-care is what you need for yourself and that you're worth it and that this is priceless. How would you like to invest in that? Because I am accepting 3 more women into my program. That's all the space I have. I wish it could be more, but I'm going to cut it off at 3 because it can be a lot. And I still need my time that I need to build this business and my time to make this business work so that I can support the clients that do come in. So if you're in action and you want 100% implementation, I can get that for you. Because like my client Mark, he no longer has diabetes. Like my client Mary, down 30 pounds, tells everybody, do everything Lori says. Like Isabel, pain down, can get up and walk on her feet 9 days after she started the Holistic Low Carb method. Lost 30 pounds. And Janina, down 56 pounds, ready to get married and have an amazing baby, a healthy baby, because she chose to invest in her body and in her life. Those things are all priceless. This again, ladies, it's not about being skinny. This is about getting your best health, getting your health reset, letting your body get to natural weight loss. Let's see where that weight's going to go. For the most part, 20 pounds can come off easy. If you're up over 200 pounds, I'm always going to try to get you that 20 pounds of weight loss. I'm going to work with you if you work with me, because you have to want to do this. You have to do the implementation. I'm going to guide you. And so, yes, you do have to pay for 3 of the tests. I can't change that. Those 3 tests come out of your pocket, but I'm going to give you a $500 bonus on a full pay and 2 months worth of accountability calls at 30 minutes a week or more if you need it, because I want you to have satisfaction. And so all of these things can happen. And so this is my vision and my mission and it's helping women over 50 get out of pain, to be empowered. If you want the results, I will take you there. We will get the results, and we will do what we can to get your body back in shape. I believe it. And I'm on it. Already I'm on it. And every time I do a metabolic analysis and I see those patterns, I know that we've got some steps to follow, that there is a road that we can tune into. If there's a fork in the road, we're going to know which direction to go. You don't have to go down the wrong fork and spend 20 years, 25 years like I did trying to figure it all out. You can get your beauty back now. You can start wearing those clothes in your closet now. 6 months from now, plan a vacation, because you're going to get it. You're going to feel amazing. You've got this. All right. So the 3 main reasons why this is the #1 method for weight loss for women over 50. My conviction, my certainty, and this is my testimonial. I lost 100 pounds. You can lose weight too. It isn't going to be magic. It can feel like magic in the moment, but it isn't going to happen immediately. You have to rebuild your health. You have to reclaim your health, and we're going to reset your gut, reset your hormones, manage your digestion, put your immune system back together, reset your metabolism, and then your thyroid's going to balance. That reminds me, what I wanted to show you was I just got my blood work done maybe about 2 months ago. This is my blood work. It's actually really good. The only thing I had wrong with was some I had diarrhea prior to taking zeolite because I am battling aluminum accumulation in my body, and so it had built up, and I've been doing a lot of metal dumping, which caused diarrhea in my body over the last 2 years because I've been balancing my minerals. And I have like all of these HTMAs that show me what my aluminum is and what my major minerals are. And so I have been balancing my minerals. This is the power of testo. Guess when you find out what your first 4 minerals are and start balancing them, then you can detoxify the metals out of your body. And so that's what I've been doing. And so I finally decided to do a blood panel. I've never done one before outside of the doctor's office. I haven't been to the doctor and I don't know when. And so anyways, my glucose came up at 89, my fasting glucose. And then my hemoglobin is 5.3, so all of that's good. And I didn't have any thyroid dysfunction. I didn't have any problems at all. My triglycerides are 61. My HDL cholesterol is 85. VLDL is a 7, ladies. A 7. That is low. The reference range is 5 to 40. And total cholesterol ratio was 4 in the green. My C-reactive protein, 0.73. I don't have a risk for any cardiovascular disease. I eat bacon every day. I eat bacon fat if I don't have bacon. So I prefer to eat bacon every day. If I don't have bacon every day and I run out, I've got bacon fat because I save it. And so I'll put that in my eggs. And so I eat bacon fat every single day. Every single day. And I'll eat butter off a spoon. And I eat my meat. And so do not listen to that propaganda that's out there that says you shouldn't eat meat, because meat has your nutrients in it. So, and my homocysteine is everything else is in the green. I don't have any problem with thyroid. And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because one of my clients said that someone told her she probably has Hashimoto's. And I said, you know what? It doesn't matter right now what your thyroid is. What we're going to do is reset your metabolism, turn off your inflammation, get your diet working, make you feel amazing, give you back your energy, and start reducing the inflammation in your body. Then we'll figure out if you need to support your thyroid. But right now, what I'm going to support her with is targeted supplementation for the nutrients that her thyroid needs, and to empower her with the information that she needs to understand her thyroid and whether or not she wants to do iodine supplementation. Those are the things I'm going to educate her in. And then as we get through this program, then she can take a blood panel test and find out what her thyroid is looking like, and then we can adjust it. But you know what? What's really interesting is I do take iodine, and I'm saturated with my iodine, and let me tell you why I know. And it was like interesting when I first saw it happening, because my face was more tan, and I was wondering why my face was tanning. And then I would notice that my arms would tan, and I'd get a really quick tan. And so as I was researching and re-listening and listening, because I'll listen over and over to books, and I was re-listening to the Iodine Crisis by Lynn Farrow. And it was really fascinating because I heard this one thing, and it said, when you're saturated with iodine, you tan. And so this is the magic of our body working. So when you get the right amount of iodine and take away the interferences, get rid of the fluoride, get rid of the bromide, start taking your salt the way you're supposed to. And if you saturate your body with the right amount of iodine so it can function, your skin is protected. If you've got the right fats, your skin is protected. Sun does not cause melanoma. It actually protects you from cancer. You get sunburn might give you cancer on the skin, but that's easy to cut off if you get too much sunburn. But it's not sun that causes melanoma. That actually protects you from melanoma. And so when you actually correct your diet, don't oxidate your skin with oxidated vegetable oils. And if you're not eating sugar, not glycating your blood, or glycating your skin and making it brown. I mean, my skin is not brown. I just have a little foundation on, but my skin is a good color and healthy, and I will tan, but it's not oxidized. And so that's something you want to think out too for anti-aging. This is a reverse aging longevity program where we're going to make sure you maintain muscle mass and maintain your bone mass. That's why it can't be about skinny. It can't be about skinny. You have to have protein. And so if you've stayed with me this long and listened this long, make sure you're getting 30 grams of protein with each meal with your fat. And you know what was funny yesterday? I ate my meals earlier in the day, I think I had one big meal as opposed to many mini meals because I was really busy. So I had a bulletproof coffee midday, and then I had a bulletproof matcha, and I had about 2 tablespoons of MCT oil. Well, I didn't gain any weight this morning. I was actually kind of down a little bit. I'm like, something to this, Valerie, something to this. So MCT oil, C8 MCT oil is the secret weapon, ladies. And but it's each person's going to be different. Each person's going to lose weight in a different way. Sometimes we got to dial that fat lever up. Sometimes we got to dial that fat lever down. And when we test, don't guess, and get the right information for our body, then we know the direction to take so that we can continue to be proactive with our health. This is about being proactive at home, not at the medical system on drugs. Okay, guys? All right. Catch you again. And thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.